Did you know that the land we call Germany today was once a puzzle of independent princes and cities, with no one having complete control over the others? At the beginning of the 16th century, the lands of Germany were scattered under the shadow of the Holy Roman Empire. Cities were centers of trade and culture, and the sound of printing presses spread books across the country. People began questioning their faith until Martin Luther in 1517 ignited the flame of the Reformation. He said that human salvation was possible only through faith and the Bible. Northern princes supported him, and many territories adopted Protestantism. But the South and West remained Catholic, and religious conflicts intensified. Emperor Charles V could not reconcile the two factions. In 1555, the Peace of Augsburg recognized the principle, cuius regio, eius religio. Each prince chooses the religion of his territory. Tensions continued, and in the early 17th century, small religious wars spread throughout Germany. From 1618, these conflicts escalated into the 30 Years' War, killing tens of thousands. Castles and cities were destroyed, and ordinary people suffered the most. Finally, in 1648, the Peace of Westphalia ended the war and formally recognized the princes' right to choose their religion. Germany entered a period in which territories were independent, yet the empire remained standing. If you want to not just hear history, but feel it, please subscribe to our channel and join us on this historical journey. After the Peace of Westphalia, 1648, Germany was divided into a collection of duchies, principalities, and independent cities. Each territory had the right to be autonomous and to determine its own laws, taxes, and religion. This political fragmentation allowed Germany to have a diverse economy and culture, but it remained militarily weak. In the 17th and 18th centuries, Prussia gradually expanded its military and administrative power. The kings of Prussia established a well-organized and efficient army and carried out administrative and economic reforms. During this period, cities like Berlin and Dresden became cultural and scientific centers. European wars, such as the Swedish and French wars, repeatedly involved German territories. The economy relied mostly on agriculture and local trade, but industries like textiles and metalwork were growing. Germany's cultural genius during this era included philosophy, music, and natural sciences. Figures such as Gottfried Leibniz and Beethoven emerged. In the 19th century, nationalist and liberal movements began, and people demanded political unity. The German Confederation was formed after the Congress of Vienna, 1815, but real power remained in the hands of the princes and Prussia. Trade, railways, and industry grew rapidly, providing the foundation for economic unification. Conflicts between Prussia and Austria over the leadership of Germany intensified, and short wars occurred during this period. These developments eventually led to the Franco-Prussian War, 1870 to 1871, and the formation of the German Empire. After centuries of fragmentation, Germany reached a stage where it simultaneously gained military, economic, and political power, beginning its path toward modernization. In 1871, after the Franco-Prussian War, the German Empire was established, and Wilhelm I was crowned as emperor. Prussia became the main center of military and political power and exerted influence over the other states. Industry and railways grew rapidly, and Germany became an economic and industrial power in Europe. Cities such as Berlin, Hamburg, and Munich became important industrial and cultural centers. On the global stage, the empire sought colonial expansion and influence in Africa and Asia. In 1914, World War I began, and Germany entered a long and devastating conflict with European powers. The country's economy came under pressure, and people faced shortages of food and resources. In 1918, defeat in the war and internal revolution caused the empire to collapse. The Weimar Republic was formed, and a new democracy began in Germany. This period was marked by economic crises, severe inflation, and political tensions. Extreme and nationalist movements grew, and the political foundations were unstable. By 1933, the stage was set for the rise of the Nazi Party and Hitler, and Germany entered a new chapter in its history. In 1933, the Nazi Party led by Hitler came to power, and Germany entered a dark period. The dictatorship, suppression of opponents, and complete control over society affected people's lives. In 1939, World War II began, and Germany entered a devastating conflict with most of the world's countries. Cities were bombed, millions of people lost their lives, and the country's economy was destroyed. In 1945, Germany was defeated, and the country was divided into 4 occupied zones. West Germany came under the influence of the Western Allies, and East Germany under the influence of the Soviet Union. In 1949, 2 independent countries were formed: West Germany, federal, and East Germany, democratic. The Cold War and the Berlin Wall became symbols of division and political tension. In 1989, the Berlin Wall fell, paving the way for Germany's reunification. In 1990, Germany was reunited and emerged as a powerful economic and political country in Europe. Today, Germany is recognized for its advanced industry, rich culture, and global role. This history, full of ups and downs, demonstrates the resilience and transformation of the German nation. If you enjoyed this historical journey, please subscribe to our channel and join us for the continuation of this story.